EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New Orleans Saints. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run it again with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Jameis to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 10. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2 for the 1. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Herbert. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now it's Herbert. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 30. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
When you execute a drive that crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it looking at a 4th down and 2. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Saints will have the football back. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action. Winston. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Quick slant, that's caught by the 5'11" Landry. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Winston to throw for it on 4th. They'll find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Winston. And that'll be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Now Winston on 4th down. And this one is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's got some space here. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert, they'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. 1:55 left to go in the 1st half of play. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Herbert back to the air. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Following the interception, Winston. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Here's Winston. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score. Chargers 7, Saints nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Winston. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is fielded at the 27. 51 yards on the punt there. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going deep here for Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw here, Herbert. It's Williams on the catch. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Winston now to throw on 1st down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 35 on 2nd down, Winston. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
3rd and short yardage, Winston. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Herbert now. Out left, he's got it to Everett. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Herbert. Buying time to his left. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10
at about the 32.
He'll start with a give to Kamara.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd down, Winston. And he's got the hook up to Landry. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. On 1st and 10, Winston.
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's something good and an important gain. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. Seems pretty obvious defensively the key was stopping the run game. How they got it so successful.
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give him unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They'll send Landry in motion right. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Slot man moves right. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Asante Samuel Jr. there finding his way to the ball for a stop and a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 at the Chargers' 20-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Winston. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. The kick by Lutz is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th. But there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in a yard.
Herbert brings up 2nd
short one here, complete to the tight end. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Herbert going to throw.
And this will be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Herbert to throw.
And it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Throwing, Herbert. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And able to break one tackle, but then